Hello everyone, I am Margot, your tarot reader, and today we're doing the general reading for February 2020. It's a love general reading for the sign of Scorpio. Thank you all for taking your time to watch this video and also to browse through my channel. Appreciate it. Thank you to my clients and my viewers. Love you to pieces. Now, being that this is a general reading, know that this may be you or the person in your thoughts and minds or the person dearest and closest to you. It is a general reading. It may be in reference to love or whatever energies the universe wants to talk about, okay? When it comes to predictions, certain predictions can and be during the time frame that I give, if there's any given. But sometimes it may be that it just depends on each each individual of us, okay? For some reason, I'm being stuttering here, so some of you are having difficulty in communicating with someone. Or you haven't heard from that person and you're trying to reach them, and by all means, including probably through rituals and spells. But getting back here to the general reading here. When it comes to predictions, certain predictions are about within the time frame that I give you, which is February. Other predictions is going to be either you're already stepping into that energy throughout this past month in January, and or will be at the end of February into March. We're coming into the retrograde Mercury shadow. And so therefore, most likely, normally, usually if it's karmic relationships, the past comes to face for us, okay? Okay, Scorpios, I apologize for that. I had to take that emergency call. Now, let me say this. Prior to the recording, just as it is on a reading, or a personal reading or anything that I'm doing prior to the video, to the recording, I call into the universe with whatever I'm working with. So this is for Scorpio general, so we're connecting to that general energy of the sign of the zodiac sign of Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. So again, what I was sensing through that, it is the fact that someone is having difficulty of communicating their feelings or affection and whatnot towards someone else. That could be you, or that could be them, or both of you even. There's a lack of communication that I gather from this here. This is a general reading. Understand that if you're new, I always include just about every type of relationship, especially the third parties, again, because you never know what boat we're going to float in, right? So please be civil with your comments. This is the second sign of the 12 zodiac signs that I'm doing. I started with Aquarius, and so I'm just going along for what the energies are calling me out to do after. So Scorpio, you kept popping in, but then somehow Aquarius fell through. And so then now we're doing Scorpio. Okay? Too much of that, so let's get started. Again, if you are interested in a ritual or consultation or a reading, comment below. I'll reach out to you, or email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com, or Facebook Margourtarotreader. Angels and universe of the heavens, thank you. Scorpio, take a deep breath, say your name and the person that you're thinking about or want to know about, and let's see if your energy is coming in here. But if not, let's just do the generals. Love, February 2020. Angels, thank you. Scorpio. Thank you. What more can we get for Scorpio, angels, Arcanos? In this reading, in my general readings, or not even in my personal readings, I just close the cards. The cards are just an opening phase for the predictions. I do not intel what the meaning of the card is. I go based on the energies and predictions that are coming through, okay? For those that are new, for those that are old, you already know the routine of my readings. Okay. So, Scorpio. There's some conflict going on here within yourself. It obviously shows that you're still hurting here, or they're still hurting, or even both of you, for a number of you, are still hurting of letting go of this person, of not seeing them, and you're just tired. You're tired of wanting to reach out, but something puts that hold, either you or them. It's like, I want to reach out, but I can't. and you're just meddling in your thoughts, fighting against the odds. I want to, I see it, I want it, it just, and you're overwhelmed by the situation. And you've kind of neglected yourself, or vice versa of the relationship. It's almost like you wanted to take that faith and hope and go at it, or go for it. Or they're wanting to do that, but they're a halt. It's like they don't really want to. And they're trying to get hurt. Well, it seems to me like someone just said, I've been hurt too much. I don't know if I can take this another bullet to the heart here. For those that are married, Scorpio, I feel that you're not happy in the relationship. I feel that you're just been in it on a daily basis, probably maintaining yourself busy with work and just going on with your daily routines, hoping to think less of that person that you're missing from seeing and communicating with. I feel that within your marriage, for those that are married, I feel that the relationship, it's in it really is in a need or dire help here. For a number of you Scorpios that are married, I don't feel that you are 100% content with the relationship, and I feel that your spouse is not even 100% in the marriage with you. The marriage itself, yes, like let's say family wise, but with you it's conflict happening here is what I'm sensing. And I feel that because in the past there was some type of thread of leaving the relationship or the marriage or separating, it feels like it's making that turnaround in this month of February, if not toward March, because it's in between here, the energy. For those that are single here, I feel that you want to see someone, Scorpio. Normally, I don't do the signs on general readings. Sometimes they can come in. Sometimes it shows the energy of the person. We have here Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, but we also have here Aries. Okay, very prominent to me in the energies. It can be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but it seems that you're wanting to reach out and then you're holding back, hoping that that person will. You might hear from them in February. It might not be as pleasant communication that you're hoping to hear from this person, Scorpio. It seems to me that that person is not doing all that they need to emphasize their soul or their body or their surroundings. It shows the energy of someone being hurt one time too many. It shows the energy of someone trying to get over someone breaking their heart here. Scorpio, can be you or can be them or both of you here. And it really doesn't matter to whether you're single or married. I feel that it's a combination. There's someone that is living all of it at once, you know. It could even be someone that is married in a third party. It could even be someone that is just debating on whether or not to be single. Letting go of the third party, letting go of their spouse. It's a multiple effects going on here, Scorpio. Let's see here. What else can we get here for Scorpio? And yes, in February, I feel, Scorpio, that there will be numbers of you that will be seeing this person, okay? Or they're coming to you. Be aware that there might be conflict in the beginning of the conversation if it takes place. Maybe you will say something offensive or they will. It will start off in a defensive type of mode communication, whether you run into them or they run into you, because someone is making the effort of wanting to see someone here in this month. So, but it will start a little off, and then most likely you will find some type of way to heal your heart. It shows me here, or vice versa of them. Okay, it's all about mending it. Okay, So yes, someone is dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and then we have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This can be two people. This can be one person. Okay. This could also be a relationship of two males here. This could also be a relationship of third parties, including it's all about being stuck here. I feel that for those that are in a third party, you have there's let me say that there are a few that are married and have not seen their third party in quite some time, but I feel that in this month, probably to the end of the month, there will be some type of notion of wanting to come back, or at least trying to see that person at a distance. Okay. And it's trying to heal from that situation. For those who are in a third party, I feel that it is very difficult sometimes to be in it because your heart is in it more than anything, and it's that builds conflict within yourself. You're tired of being in a third party. You want some type of stability in a relationship, and now you're doubting yourself whether this is the one, if it ever be the one, and so you're conflicting yourself. But something happens in this month that either you or that person revives the situation or your thoughts. It is a mutual feeling between you and this person for numbers of you. Okay, it is something that both of you feel at the same time. They feel the pain, you feel the pain, you feel the love, they feel the love. Okay. For those that are single, I feel that there's someone from your past that has kept away, or you've kept away, and somehow there's going to be some type of communication, probably through other people. Probably you're going to be in some type of let's say you're out and about, you're in a club or something, or a restaurant or something, or happy hour, whatever, and you happen to hear about that person or run into that person in this month of February. What the energies are advising is find a way to heal from longing and waiting for someone to come back, or they are feeling in this way. If it's not you, Scorpio, it may be that person that you're asking about, that you have not seen in a while, and you're asking to see how they're doing. It shows me here that they're being conflicted of their personal life, of their relationships is not as it seems, or is not as you see it to be. Probably you're going in their media files and you name it, Instagram, Facebook, and so therefore you're seeing things that you think that they're completely happy and satisfied without you, but it shows otherwise. Emotionally and spiritually they're not. They're missing you. They're also wondering what you're doing, who you're doing, and so it just it feels complicated for now. But there's a moment of wanting to reach out before it's too late in this month of February. And I do feel that before it's too late is very prominent here for a number of you. Okay. There will be some type of notion of wanting to see that person, of wanting to communicate with that person. So either them, you, or you to them. Okay, Scorpio. It feels, and I don't want to say it's saddened. It just feels like reality. It's setting in for numbers of you here, or for them. For them, I feel that reality is sitting for them, knowing that they're not happy in their marriage, and they're overburdened by the situation, and they feel that in order to continue to be in this relationship, you're the one that inspires them to overlook at things. Okay. They're missing the love, the affection, and the attention that you give them. And they're feeling lonely within their marriage relationship, or if they even live with someone here, I feel. Okay. Sometimes they feel like maybe they should start seeing other people in order to get over you. So there must have been a big cause to keep a distance from you, Scorpio. Maybe you got caught, they got caught with you or someone else. And so therefore it's a distance of months, even for a number of you. It can even be 10 days, 10 weeks, or 10 months for numbers of you. It could even be almost a year to the date here for numbers of you. Okay. And what I'm sensing here, that if it's them asking about you, Scorpio, I feel that Within the distance, there has been another person in their lives or your life. You've been seeing someone else, or they've been seeing someone else from this distance that you have been apart, or will be so in this month of February. There is love and share and nurturing here for both of you, I feel. And there is a hope of wanting to get back together. You're still hoping to reconcile with this person as they are too. It's a mutual energy, a mutual feeling here, Scorpio. For those males, because I feel that the males are very prominent here, I feel that there was a third party that fell. You've thought that you've met the one. You've thought that you were in love with this person. You thought that it was going to be 100% better than what you had, and you left and came back to your home environment. Now you're not happy in your home environment, and now you most likely are going to take a leap here, either with that person that you left or someone else. I still feel that it's still unsatisfying to you, Scorpio males. I still feel that you're missing something. Scorpio, you're looking for love. You're looking for that spiritual soul connection, okay? And you misled yourself with that person that either you had children with. And all along, the soul connection that you have is within you, is what I hear. But it's almost like someone from your past is there for the taking, that could have been or should have been your soulmate. It's, for some reason, there might be someone that you have not heard for quite a while, and that person is coming back into your life, or you're going back toward that person, probably because you haven't seen them in quite a while, and you see them now at a different light, or they see you at a different light. You have some type of connection here. If it's not someone that you've known from your past, it's someone that is coming in here, because there's some type of closure that I'm sensing, Scorpio, for you. There's some type of closure that you're letting it go now. You're risking to take that chance and find what you are searching for, which is that soul connection to someone. For a number of you, it is someone that you let go of, and it's coming back around in this month. If it's coming back around in this month, I feel that it's going to be very, very successful for later on. If all the cards are laid out in the table, it will be something that will be more stable, I feel, okay, for those male Scorpios. I feel that the marriage that number of you are in, it's at the last limb. It's threatened there. It's not going how it goes. And when you're thinking or deciding, should I let it go? Should I let this marriage go? Something else happens that kind of withdraws you and brings you back, Scorpio. So it might be family gatherings. It might be family affairs, reunions, celebrations or gatherings, whatever. It's something that brings you right back to that person that you're married to or living to. But eventually, and I guess it has to do with the Uranus and Taurus and all that, but eventually, what is already in the notion, it's already in the spirit, in the universe cycle. So eventually, if you're feeling this way, Scorpio, know that you still have give or take 3 to 5 more years, and most likely there will be a legal separation for numbers of you. You're finding that your true happiness does not lie in your materials. It lies in your heart, in your soul, and in your body and mind. And let's hope that that will collect more for you, because if not, you will lose the benefit of what this earth has to offer. It's not the wealth of the material possessions, Scorpio. Okay? I don't know. Should I? I just heard, should I take one more? Yes. There's a Scorpio that is telling me, yes, do more. Okay, Scorpio. Angels and universe of the heavens, show me the truth and light me with the truth. Thank you. Again, so it's overwhelming here, Scorpio. We do have wanting to close out a cycle, wanting to let go of things. You're tired of being hurt and emotionally and even physically here, I feel. Okay? We have the Two of Wands twice here. We're looking toward wanting to reach out to that person, wanting to see the person and show them that love still exists. So someone is coming back around in this 6 of Cups. It's beautiful. And look at this, the Four of Wands. It is a relationship that will stand time, I feel. For a number of you that are single, I feel that you are meeting someone here that is coming about, and it can be a successful relationship if you learn to close some cycles, if you learn to let go of the heartache that you've had in relationships. There is wanting to say, you know what, I'll just hold and wait to see what happens. I'll just let go and let be, take it one day at a time. And then when you decide to be in that phase, there comes your shining armor, Scorpio. I feel that the future is looking very bright for you, and it's beyond this month of February. What it also shows me here, that there is some type of celebration happening in the month of February, Scorpio. There are one or two of you that are either getting married or getting engaged in this month, or proposing and saying for later in the future, expect this, is what the universe is saying. Some type of coming together with someone that you are longing for, wishing for, and wanting here. You're tired, you're on your knees, you want that person to come and completely, take you, and just tell you, I'm sorry, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I hear this rapidly. Maybe that person has been drinking, or maybe that person will be drinking when they contact you, or if they haven't, they will. And I feel that there's passion, tremendous passion here in the intimacy. The intimacy is just knocking on the door. It is beyond the intimacy here, or the connection that it is bonded for these people here. And when you're not together, you feel that loneliness, you feel emptiness, you feel that nothing completes you. If you're going to a wedding or some type of celebration here for a Scorpio, I feel that it's like family related or close-knit related, but you're lonely throughout that. You're sipping away your alcohol. You're just longing and wishing for that other person to come back to you. It's like you're looking at, instead of understanding that you're in that party, in that wedding, in that celebration, you're out of that. Your mind is overlooking at the person that you do not have with you, that you're longing for. Realizing is one thing, but taking action, it's another. And so for numbers of you, I feel that maybe you wish that person was single. Vice versa, they wish you were single. For numbers of you, you're going to come back, and eventually there's some type of declaring some type of legal separations here, and wanting to work it out with you, wanting to say, you know what, I wish for the same things. I wish to be with you for more than who knows what. And I've been stubborn. I wasn't seeing things, or I didn't want to admit to myself how much I love you, how much I miss you, how much I need you. And I hear you, and I keep hearing that. I hear you. I know what you mean. I know what I mean to you, vice versa. Okay. And so there's a coming back here, Scorpio. For numbers of you, there's really a coming back towards someone in the month of February. That looks beautiful. Now, understand that some of you are probably going through that energy, or will be going through in the February, stepping into March, the first week of March. Okay. For numbers of you, it shows that there is a water sign. Again, it repeatedly says here, or a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, and Rising, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, and Rising here. There is a proposal for some of you. Well, I blew it. If you don't know, there's a number of you here that are wanting to propose or wanting to offer some type of stability to someone, whether it's a single, third party, including wanting to work on a marriage here. But remember, promising something so beautiful in retrograde, it's a little iffy there. It's meaningful, yes, and it's truthful, yes, but there's some buts to it. Okay, either you're gonna have to hold on for at least a year to be in that phase or more, or there's going to be other consequences to it. It may not even take place what they promise you. If it's good, if they promise you something so good in this month of February, it may not be that fruitful, because there's going to be something that either you're not connecting with, or someone else comes along It could be a number of things, okay? And for a number of you can enter into that fruitful prediction, but it may take place but not be successful for the long run. You see, retrograde kind of gives us ins and outs of the goods and the bads, and so therefore we have to analyze ourselves and not overlook things. You have to really pay attention, okay? If it's you that wants to promise something to someone, well, if you've said it prior to if you've been saying that for quite a while to yourself, maybe a year or so or more, then it can happen in this month or at the end of the year. But it feels to me that true love is there, true inspiration is there, true offering is there, and sincereness is there, Scorpio. And you want to take it. You want a family, or they want a family with you. It's a steady soul connection that is either, if it has not arrived, it will be coming for you in the start of this month of February or into this year for sure. So keep aware of that. Keep your hope alive, because it is coming. It is absolutely beautiful here for you, Scorpio. For some of you, there's a contract that is coming in here, and it's a very a trustworthy contract, whether it's legal through marriage or including even work here for numbers of you. Contract in home environment here, expansion, including a new arrival of a child for this month in February for numbers of you. So congratulations. I feel that this reading is beautiful for you, Scorpio. If the universe wants me to do extras for this month of February, I will do so. But in the meantime, let's get going with the other zodiac signs. Scorpio, I wish you love and light, and thank you so very much for watching.